guys? It's your boy Alex, and welcome back to the Brave Lionheart channel. We are back with some more reaction videos, and with the way things going, I don't know if we'll be able to get another video out this week. I'll still try to go for 3 more videos, or again, probably 2 if I can think of something to write, because I still need to get some stuff done and prepared for a next few weeks and stuff like that. And with October now here and just coming up, there's a lot of stuff that I want to try to do for October and stuff like that, but something like that. But anyway, guys, yeah, so for today we're doing another reaction video, and we are back with some more fan war, ladies and gentlemen. And this is one that I saw the end of at the last fan war video, which of course I believe was Black Cat versus Catwoman, and that of course was something that piqued my interest. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see which team of amphibians is better. Is it going to be the Battletoads or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I think pretty obviously that the Ninja Turtles are going to be the ones that pull this out. But it's not really going to be the team against each other. It's actually going to be the team members going against each other. We mostly have Rash from the Battletoads taking on Michelangelo, or his cool nickname Mikey, from the Ninja Turtles, taking on each other. So this honestly is going to be an interesting fight to see. I don't know who's going to pull out the win on this, but I have a strong feeling of who might pull this out. But you know what we got to do? We got to go through the character stuff, character bios, all about their weapons and stuff, and probably talk about certain ones that got changed for weird reasons, but we're going to move on from that. All right, it's time to see which team is better, Battletoads or Ninja Turtles. I kind of already said it at the beginning. Let's not waste any time and jump right into the video. Also, sorry if you're hearing noises in the background. That is just, it's pouring down rain today, so did not pick the best day to do this reaction. But hopefully this will lift up people's spirits for if it's raining out there. Anyway, let's get this video started. So, let's take a look at Fan Wars, Rash versus Mikey, or Rash versus Michelangelo, and just get this started. So, start the video in 3, 2, 1, let's go. I just had to be quick on that so we can, get this started, apparently, so, there's not too much noise in the background. And hopefully that, you guys can still hear the video and everything. So, we're just going to get this started. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah. There we go. Also, fix my eyes there.
In every great team among the strategic leaders and brave brutes, there's always that one attention.
Still one of my favorite shows to watch. If anyone hasn't ever watched Ruby, I highly recommend you check it out. It's a really good show.
Their childish nature, they have not only kept up with their more, confident comrades, but also faced every situation like a fun night out.
But when these two franchise rivals meet in the arena, only one goofball.
A fellow chucker, huh?
Rash, the totally awesome show-off of the Battletoads.
And Michelangelo, the all-original party dude of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, for this battle, to keep with the theme of the fight, we'll look at Michelangelo from the original...
Okay, so they're going with the old-school cartoon version of Mikey.
And the same will also be done for Rash.
Okay. I actually did not know there was a Battletoads cartoon. Crazy. Oh, those sprites look good, though.
Let's face it, out there, everywhere, someone is always looking for something. Fame, fortune, you name it. But for the high school student David, all he wanted was attention.
Known for being a class clown, David Shar was your typical 90s kid. He enjoyed rock music, video games,
basically what every other 90s kid loved in that day. Especially me, because I'm still a 90s kid.
Definitely grabbed people's attention. He wanted all the attention he could get. So it was no surprise that he, along with his 2 friends, Morgan and George, set out to make one of, if not the hardest video game in history.
And I take it they succeeded? Yeah, they did.
This game, Battletoads. A game where you can play as anthropomorphic toads to defeat an evil dark queen and save the universe. And considering its legacy in real life, I'd say
Oh, yeah.
company succeeded.
Back in the day, Battletoads was
From
hard.
the game on, they were sucked into it.
Oh, this is something that happened a lot.
Arena to battle the Dark Queen herself, transforming them into the Battletoads themselves. And this
Yeah, that was a common thing that happened a lot in, those kind of, like, shows with, like, video games and stuff like that. Kid makes a great game, somehow ends up getting stuck into it. I think we could all turn to Captain N, the Game Master. Or how it usually is pronounced sometimes. And yeah, that was from an old Nostalgia Critic video, I remember.
So, I still say the attention grabber got what he wanted. He could now save the entire universe in the game for all to see. And with new bodies in a new world, they had to take new names. While Morgan became known as Zitz and George became known as Pimple, Dave
Yeah, still
became
getting
known as
very,
Dude Rash.
very weird
He
names.
gained a new amphibian superpower.
Ugh.
He and his friends would bravely traverse each new challenge with the simple goal of surviving one of the hardest video games ever made.
And yes, because of this origin story, the game's legendary difficulty
Go ahead and
is
still
canon.
clean my
And
glasses
you
again.
think that all those rounds in video game land quickly made Rash a seasoned warrior. Rash is strong enough to toss large metal crates, use
Dang.
chunks of debris as clubs, and beat the ever-loving shit out of enemies several times his own size like they're nothing.
And like his fellow Toads, he's
Wow.
basically a walking tank. Able to
Okay,
take
that's kind of
devastating
unfair to the other
blows,
two
survive
Toads or his
vicious
two friends.
beatings, and even survive attacks from the Dark Queen herself and keep going like nothing happened.
Well,
And to give you an idea on just how powerful the Dark Queen is, thanks to these guys, we now know her vortex attack should exert at least around 15,000 kilotons of force. Enough to destroy an entire...
dang.
That may be impressive and all, but you'll need to land that attack on Rash first. He's the fastest of the three Toads, able to plow through hordes of enemies without tiring, jump large gaps, react to lasers, and can keep up with the
For
Dark
some reason there was a
Queen
lag
herself,
there.
who wants
I
to
don't know
move around
why.
the planet's atmosphere in 10 seconds, far exceeding the speed of light.
And all of that's only further enhanced by his karate skills, allowing him to fight with the skill needed to pull off such a
It's
feat.
funny that he's doing all kinds of like weird, crazy martial arts moves.
This guy can turn any
Oh yeah, that was a common thing that the Battletoads could do. But it's funny that he's doing all kinds of crazy martial arts stuff, mostly because he's a 90s kid who loves kung fu films.
Turn into a near indestructible
Oh no, in the old game, that move is hard, like, to
But when he
control.
needs to cross great distances, he can always hop onto
The
his
infamous speeder bike level.
on a whim to ram into
I played that in the
enemies.
remake of Battletoads,
And given
and
how
it is
time
very
he
hard.
to crash, it appears he has plenty of replacements too.
Can you really blame him if he likes wrecking his stuff all the time? He's not only considered the best fighter out of all the Battletoads thanks to having actual skills in fighting, but successfully bested all the Battletoad arenas, thwarted the evil Dark Queen with his teammates multiple times,
Wow.
and once even went to the world of Killer Instinct to battle ghosts, cyborgs, demigods, actual gods, and whatever the hell else the Killer Instinct...
And let's not forget that the Killer Instinct game also brought in a raptor. Let's not forget that.
Except for the fact that he's a cocky show-off. His flamboyant personality can get him into trouble. He lacks any truly good defense outside of his shape-shifting, and he really prefers to run into battle without any real plan or strategy.
Hey, this Toad along with his buddies don't need any fancy planning. I think he's already proven all he needs is a giant fist, a baddie to punch, and a good reason to do so.
These cameos are killing me.
Okay.
Supreme victory.
Nice. Now I'm kind of thinking, should this fight have been Raph versus Rash? I mean, Raph is the arrogant one half the time, and Rash, they just said he is arrogant, so I feel like this could have been a Raph versus Rash fight. You guys let me know in the comments section down below. And this goes out to One Fish Mob also. Did you mean for this fight to be a Rash versus Raph fight? Just let me know in the comments, because I would like to know. Because I feel like this could have been that kind of fight, but I guess not. So we'll just move on from that and continue on as best as we can. You know, we're just going to continue on and go to Mikey. And then we'll definitely be getting into the fight, I'll tell you that right now.
It was the year 1987, and for most of the planet, it was relatively no different than any other year.
Except for New York.
Sorry, I had something in my
The crime
nose.
wave struck so large that no one had
There's a bunch
ever
of...
seen one
That's the crime wave, kicking a soda
The
can.
Foot Clan, an ancient, dangerous clan of ninja who took over the New York streets and quickly made themselves top dog of the criminal underworld.
Ooh.
No one could hope to challenge them.
Sorry about that. There was a quick little ad that popped up right before we were getting into Mikey's bio and all of his stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna like not focus on that because again, I'm editing this as much as I can just to get it going, and yeah, we'll see how this goes for Mikey's bio, and then we can get the fight started. You know, something like that.
4 walking, talking Ninja Turtles.
Hey,
And
they're
the
heroes in a
one
half
of the
shell.
Unlikely heroes was the wisecracking goofball,
Just had to,
Michelangelo.
get
But
quickly
he wasn't
there so,
always
you
like
guys can see me
He
better.
and his brothers were once ordinary turtles that got lost in the New York sewer system, where they were found by a former member of the Foot Clan, Hamato Yoshi. But one day, while doing what turtles do, they were all exposed to a mysterious ooze that turned Hamato into a rat and the turtles into humanoids. Now capable of being much more than just mere pets, Hamato, now going by the name of Splinter, trained Michelangelo and his brothers in the art of ninjutsu.
But yeah, clearly Mikey had the better moves, honestly.
And to stop the evil of the Foot Clan once and for all.
But while his brothers prefer actual team roles, like leading the team or doing machines, Michelangelo prefers
Buddy! I'm sorry.
everything like a game.
As the youngest of the 4 brothers, Michelangelo enjoys all the things you could expect a 90s kid to enjoy. Skateboarding,
I think they
art,
also
movies,
say their like
cartoons,
actual
surfing,
ages
comic books, and
in
TV.
the
Lots and
yeah,
lots
the
of
Ninja Turtles love pizza. But yeah, they do say their actual ages in the Ninja Turtles versus Batman movie.
Michelangelo is still just as capable at fighting as his brothers are. He's strong enough to kick down metal doors, send larger opponents flying, and knock away boulders.
Yeah, that ooze did give them super strength.
Through stone walls, and even being crushed under the very thing he loves. All that poor pizza dough.
He was once even crushed under intense gravity with no ill effects.
Wow.
And note, this increased gravity could bend the metal street lamps around him. And when he's not struggling against gravitational forces, he's one of the more agile members of the Turtles, able to outrun polar bears and deflect laser beams, which does require him to at least move around the speed of light to achieve.
And despite his outward appearance, Mikey has had the occasional moment of intelligence, like the time he took control of Krang's body with his game console, tricking bull-headed opponents to charge mindlessly into traps using disguises, or, as he does now,
And he is pretty smart.
environment he's in to his advantage. He even knows how to pilot different kinds of vehicles. I don't know where that was covered in Splinter's training regimen, but sign me up!
As he was trained his whole life in the art of ninjutsu, Mikey is able to wield various weapons of different make and style, an expert at stealth and infiltration, skilled in direct hand-to-hand combat, and is able to fight on par with other skilled fighters.
They even received training from the 2012 incarnation of the Turtles to help them fight better. But this turtle doesn't just prefer using his fists or whatever trash he finds on the ground. He carries a pair of nunchucks, weapons that he spins around to strike with enough force to destroy robots, disarm opponents, or even let him float like a helicopter.
Game Boy logic, I guess.
But when the censorship deemed Mikey's nunchucks too violent for a children's show,
Yeah. That still doesn't make any sense to this day. You're gonna censor wooden sticks, nunchucks, but not censor 2 weapons who actually can kill people. A sword and 2 sais. kids, censorship makes no sense whatsoever when it comes to, like, making shows for kids. I honestly don't think that the censorship for Ninja Turtles understood the demographic for kids. But, you know, in fact, of course, they're not going to censor Donnie's freaking bow staff.
Gave him a grappling hook instead, which he uses to latch onto ledges or swing from like an urban Tarzan.
Wait. The giant swords designed to slice through people and the two big murder forms.
Yeah!
Okay, but not two pieces of wood on a chain? Are you kidding me?
The 1990s, everyone, where if it wasn't gross out or extreme sports, it was heavy censorship.
But there's
Yeah.
one thing
Oh,
that
gosh.
censorship can steal from Mikey.
Ugh.
His cheapskate. This rocket-powered skateboard allows him.
Yeah, because he likes skateboarding.
Bastard.
Because basically, the Ninja Turtles are teenagers. Let's remember that. And teens loved skateboarding back in the 90s.
Prepared for just about anything.
Except for one disturbing truth, so hidden, not even the smartest of his brothers realized it until much later. All four turtles were still mutating.
What, you mean as in like he was getting bigger or something?
No, it's more like the ooze that transformed him was now taking its next step. When Mikey's in danger, he will transform into
What?
near unrivaled power.
I don't remember that ever happening in the original 90s Ninja Turtles cartoon. Like, what the heck?
But it does make up for this by transforming him into a walking tank. He is fireproof, laserproof, able to lift and throw cars, and snap
Dang.
with his bare hand. He even comes pre-equipped with claws perfect for ripping it
Wow.
from a new one. It makes me wonder why he doesn't take this form as often.
Well, that's just it. If any of his brothers enter this form, the transformation can cause them to become very aggressive. To the point
Oh,
that
so it's
they
kind of
will
just
attack
their
own
rage
allies
form,
and
basically.
each other. And the next transformation does have
Oh, good, it's temporary.
random times. In fact, this next step in their mutation posed such
Oh,
risk
gosh.
out of hand, they had to cure them.
That is horrifying.
Just to prevent such an outcome.
So he might have turned into a fire-breathing murder monster. So what?
Jeez.
It's not like this is the weirdest thing Mikey's ever had to face. He's defeated all kinds of weird and wacky mutants.
Oh yeah, they've taken on some weird enemies.
He's rescued his brothers several times, traveled through time to retrieve the stolen Statue of Liberty, and is said to be the reincarnation of a great pharaoh.
Okay, I question that a bit.
He once teamed up with other versions of himself to save the TMNT.
Yeah, and
multiverse,
two different,
and
like,
once even
I
teamed up
think
with
two-parter
other
crossover episodes.
characters just to help a kid overcome his drug addiction.
Yeah.
All the things we've just
And for some reason,
discussed
Mikey was
back to
smaller
Winnie the Pooh,
than the kid.
Ralph, Garfield, and the Muppet Babies, just to make a point to some random kid, is probably the weirdest thing we've discussed all day. But truth be told, what else would
Oh, I cannot wait for that game to come out.
By the way it looks?
Yeah, I know for a fact it's a Smash Bros. Clone,
Except
but hey,
that
it's
laid
OG
back
Nickelodeon
gameplay
characters fighting each
also
other.
made him a liability at times. He can be clumsy, slow to recognize danger, tends to rush into battle without thinking things through.
Yeah. That's why I question they said before that he's the master of stealth infiltration.
Whatever he can find at his enemies, regardless of what it is.
Hey, I think Mikey's allowed to have a few flubs here and there.
Oof.
He's already proven to be so good at what he does, he eventually became Splinter's equal. So watch out for when this new ninjutsu master hears
Wow.
an old-fashioned throwdown happening in downtown. He'll always be there to bring life to the party.
Pizza trophy?
uh,
Get over here.
oh, it's still gross. Oh, okay. Now this will be an interesting fight. Again, I'm probably gonna have to go with my gut feeling. Like I said, I feel like Mikey could pull out the win on this. I mean, honestly, with what they said with that mutated form, even though it's temporary, it might give him the edge in this fight. I'm not sure. Then again, I've been wrong like so many times on this. I got the right one. I got the last one right. I don't know if I'm going to get this one right. So I'm just going to have to go with my gut and say that Mikey's going to pull out the win in this. And hey, it actually might get a win for the Ninja Turtles again if they can take out the Battletoads. Then again, if Rash wins this, then one of the other Ninja Turtles will have to take the other two out or something. I'm not sure. But again, I'm going to go with my gut. Mikey's going to pull out the win on this. And immediately I'm going to be wrong after this for a while. And then I'm going to hate myself for it after this. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to hate me for getting it wrong. But again, I'm not good with calling these fights. Especially for Death Battle, like I said before. You know, let's just get into it. Let's see who pulls out the win in this. Oh, they're taking this in New York. They're fighting there. Okay, they're causing trouble again, but who's... Oh! Rash is chasing them, alright! Oh, sorry about that. Oh boy. There goes his speeder bike.
I'm crashing this party.
Oh, Mikey's watching in the distance. Oh. Now that feels weird that he wouldn't want to stop Bebop and Rocksteady. But okay, we're starting the fight. Oh, gosh. Yeah, this one's just as fast as the other ones. Like, holy crap. Oh, smoke bomb. Oh, he can't keep up. Mikey's got the edge right here. Good idea to use that smoke bomb. Oh. Okay, he got him there. Dang. Yeah, Rash is strong, though. I'll give him that. Taking it to the rooftops. Oh, there's the skateboard. And there's the speeder bike. Battling on their weapons, on their vehicles of choice. Oh. Oh! Oh! Wait, was that the Submariner? Oh, here we go. Why does that look like Gamera? That legit looks like a Gamera. Yeah, I can tell. This is the freaking rocket propulsion that Gamera uses. That's awesome. Oh. Nice. Oh. He can handle Mikey's like... Is he air humping? What the heck, Rash? Uh-oh. Oh, no, don't tell me. He has no sense to danger, of course. Uh-oh. Where? Grappling hook saves the day. Or maybe not. No! No! Gosh dang it, why am I always wrong? I'm not good at picking fights.
Yes! That was totally awesome! But despite outer appearances...
This was an awesome fight, I'm not gonna lie.
Indeed it was. This battle was easily one of the closest fights in fan war history. Both were pretty equally experienced in terms of combat.
Rash definitely was the stronger one here.
Rash was more
like, dang!
He was more resilient. Rash was far more dangerous in close quarters, but Mikey could use his cunning and ninjutsu training.
I mean, Mikey had the edge right there with that smoke bomb.
Mike and Cheapskate could keep up with the other, and so on and so forth. However, there were a few things that tipped this into Rash's favor.
Rash did hold a slight strength advantage, having defeated far larger enemies and shown far more impressive feats of physical might in the past. And he did ultimately hold the speed advantage.
I mean, yeah, true, he was able to keep up with her easily.
And while Mikey may have had a larger arsenal to use, one that certainly keep Rash guessing, that's all it could really do. Not only could Rash's arsenal and abilities outdo or counter most of Mikey's, but most of what Mikey could do couldn't truly hurt Rash.
Yeah, if Rash can take beatings from hordes of enemies and shrug it off like it's nothing, I think it's obvious 2 completely normal nunchucks wouldn't do any better.
And while Mikey's mutated form could certainly give...
Yeah, surprisingly, Rash was able to, like, just keep up with his, like, mutant monster form.
There were a few problems that prevented this from giving Mikey the surefire win. Not only could Rash match this form with his own strength, no super forms needed, but Mikey's mutated form is only temporary.
Yeah, there was that it was only temporary.
At the worst possible times. Add to that, Mikey's tendency of rushing into battles against someone who specializes in doing just that, but with unpredictable shape-shifting powers, you got yourself a pretty clear-cut winner.
In the end, Michelangelo may have been a more accomplished fighter that could make the battle very tedious for his opponent, but with his slightly better strength, greater speed, more effective arsenal, and a lot more ways to end the fight, Rash was basically prepared for a fight like this. I guess you could say Michelangelo finally learned the true meaning of shell-shocked.
Yeah.
The winner.
Now he truly is the supreme victor.
Next time.
Oh, next time. No! Wait, who's he fighting though? Oh, okay, alright, okay. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. That was my reaction to Rash from Battletoads versus Michelangelo from Ninja Turtles. And I really thought I had that one called. I thought Mikey was going to pull out the win there. But again, I have bad luck calling fights. I just have a really bad luck with that. Though, if One Fish Mob, if you end up making another Battletoads versus Ninja Turtles, I feel like you could do, like, you know, Leonardo taking on them, or at least Raph. They at least would probably have a better chance of taking them on. I'm not sure, but they probably would have a better chance. Just saying, if you did another Battletoads versus Ninja Turtles fight, which would be awesome. But, you know, that was surprisingly awesome. And this next one, I cannot wait to see. I legit cannot wait to see. Even though if Topo pulls out that form he had in Dragon Ball Super on Mario, oh boy, I would feel bad for Mario in that fight. You know, just saying. I mean, Mario's a tough guy, but, you know, oh boy, don't know how that would go. But we'll see when that comes out. But anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to never miss a new video. With that being said, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye!